You just bought a new Yeti XD tie rod or drag link, and you open the box and you're going through everything and you come across these. Well, what are those? Well, they are cap caps, and what they are for is the bottom side of either your tie rod end or your drag link ends. I've got our tie rods here, and if you look, you see that this is the only area on the entire tie rod end or drag link end that is seemingly uncoated. Now, this has to do with the process that we use to actually insert all of the internal components inside of this end, and it's called a spin closure. So essentially, once we get everything put in, we put it into a machine that then goes around the outside and folds over all of that material to keep everything nice and tight inside of there. Now, what that means is that we have to e-coat and powder coat the ends prior to inserting all of the components. And then that means that you're left with a section of raw material on the end of the tie rod end and the drag link end. And that's where your cap caps come into play. Now, whether it's your driver's side end or your passenger side end for your tie rod or your drag link, this is going to be the same for either side. In the kit, you're going to have 2 gaskets and 2 caps. The gaskets that are going to come with it are going to be 2 different sizes. Now, how do I know which one goes where? The thicker one is going to always go on the passenger side end. And the reason for that is because internally there is our reverse pin, which actually a bit. And if you look at it, you can see that there is a little raised portion here in the center. And on the driver's side end, that doesn't exist. So the side with the raised little portion where the Zerk fitting goes gets your thicker gasket. All you do is throw the thicker gasket on the outside, boom, get yourself an 8mm, and then remove the 1/4-20 Zerk, take that off, and then you're gonna go ahead and put your cap on in the orientation that you prefer. You're going to start the threading of your Zerk back in. Once you've got it started threading, then all you're going to do is simply snug this thing back up. Don't go too crazy on it. And now you have a protective barrier over the raw material, so you're not going to get rusting on that, but it also helps to protect all of the internal components inside from water, dust, and debris by giving you a secondary barrier and a nice little piece of bling on the bottom side of your tie rod end or drag link ends. So you'll just go and repeat the same process on both ends, and you'll have yourself a nice protective cover that also gives you a little bit of an appearance upgrade. And you won't have to worry about any of the rusting or anything that goes along with raw steel being on the end of your end. So that's it. What's steering you?